Today I'm going to change the volume spacers on my rear shock. It's a Fox Evol DPS. And I got these little volume spacers, the whole set, on Amazon for about $25. I'll put a link in the description. And the reason I'm doing this, I should have probably done this years ago, is because I tend to ride with my sag set at 25% instead of 30 like Diamond Mac recommends. And I tend also to ride it on the middle setting instead of wide open because I keep bottoming out even on my local trails, which are kind of intermediate, moderate trails. There's no real like jumps, big jumps or anything like that. And I keep bottoming out even in the middle setting. I believe mine comes with this yellow spacer, which is a 0.6 cubic inches. And I plan on going to the next level, which is a 0.8 cubic inch. I'm definitely a bigger than average rider at over 200 pounds, so I'm going with this one. So first I'm going to make sure that my selector is in the open position. Like I said, I tend to ride it right in the middle one, in the medium, so I don't bottom out. So open that sucker up. If you want, you can put the rebound at the lowest or slowest setting. It'll help you put the canister back on. I'm going to leave it where I have it so I don't have to readjust it when I put it back together. But if it's not going together like it should, I might have to go ahead and put it at the lowest setting. Now another important thing is make sure you release the air slowly. Don't just and let it all out at once, because this does have two chambers and you need to wait for the air to equalize in the chamber. So release and let the air from the inner chamber come out so that you don't get what they call the stuck in position, which then you'll have a little trouble getting your shock to work right again. So the best way I know to do this slowly is connect it to my shock pump. And I'm running that guy at almost 200 psi and I still bottom out. So I'm going to release it slowly and then just kind of wait every 25 to 50 psi. Wait a little bit, let that pressure equalize, and keep doing that until you let all the air out. Now it's just a matter of unscrewing the canister. If you use some latex or nitrile gloves, it makes it a little easier. So just grab it firmly and you should be able to twist it. There you go. Now I serviced this myself a few months ago, so when you do put this back together, make sure you don't over tighten it. All right, you're gonna get the canister out of the way. So here you can see the volume spacer, and lo and behold, I thought I remembered this being a yellow one. It is actually the smallest one there is. So I might go to the green or the yellow, 1 or 2 step ups. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the yellow one in, and if that doesn't work, I can always step down to the green one. So to remove this, you see there's a little O-ring here, so you want to slide the O-ring down. There's a little metal washer there, and then now you can see how the volume spacer is right in there. So that would be this one, and this is a 0.2 cubic inch. I'm going to go with this one, which is the 0.6 cubic inch. Okay, and when I put it in where it says Fox, is going to go down, because remember that metal washer is going to fit right in that, and then the flat part goes towards the top. To remove it, I'm going to use a plastic trim tool so that I don't scratch. You definitely don't want to scratch anything in that shock. So I just pry it down, lift it up, fit the new one in there. Remember, flat side up. All right, snapped right in there. So now I have my new volume spacer. Like I said, I might have to go down to the green one, but I'm kind of heavy and that thing was so easy to bottom out that I think I'll be all right with this one. So now I put in the metal washer up against there, push the rubber O-ring up against there. Now it's just a matter of pushing this back up. And in this case, I was able to do that without much resistance, so I didn't have to mess around with my rebound. Okay, nice and hand tight, but firm, as tight as you can hand tighten it. Now we'll slowly pump this up. I'll pump it up about 25 to 50 psi, and then I will compress the suspension a little bit, and you'll hear a hiss as the pressure equalizes, and then slowly keep pumping it up and cycling the suspension until I get to my 30% sag. So there you go, easy thing. Hopefully I'll get to ride during the week, make a little video and report back on how my new spacer works. Thanks for watching.